franchise just won't stop. They won't give out. They'll be here for eternity. Annoying and all confusing our grandkids, and our grandkids. It'll be here for a really long time. At least it's entertaining. But yes, even as a pseudo fan of this franchise, it needs to stop. Frankly, this franchise should have ended with Furious 7, but there was no post-credit scene, it wasn't teasing another movie, it just had a terribly executed but nice and thought tribute to Paul Walker. That's it. So of course, with these three movies, they're gonna pull some weird and or outlandish stuff. To kick things off, we have Brian and Mia retired, and the rest of the gang live a somewhat normal life. That is until Dom betrays the group and runs with a mysterious woman, played by Charlize Theron. Why does he betray them? Well, you'll have to see the film to find out. Or wait until I do a massive review, take your pick. For now, just know that his reason for, betraying the group is actually pretty legit. I didn't give this film enough credit that it would be so compelling, but it's actually a pretty solid reason in what's really just an adequate enough movie. It's not a good film, it's not a bad film, it's okay. The acting in here is serviceable for most. Most of the cast is nothing really special except Nathalie Emmanuel. She just sucks. Vin Diesel, I'm not gonna lie, gives his best performance of the series since the first movie, but that's mainly because he's actually given dialogue this time around. That and his line delivery has really improved. For the most part, every single line that he's said before sounded like some crummy trailer quotes. When he actually talks in this film, he's not terrible. I mean, the script as a whole is still pretty crummy, but at least he was able to give a mostly convincing performance. However, just like this film's fan base, no one cares about the acting or script. The main thing you all want to know, how was the action? Well, at this point, the franchise is completely self-aware, so they're just throwing a whole bunch of awesomely implausible action scenes and are at least hoping you'll be entertained by them. Thus far, it did its job, but still, the first 15 minutes or so with the Cuban race, they were like really awful, like Fast and Furious awful. It was poorly shot, poorly written, and at the end, that whole entire race didn't even need to happen. I mean, at least with Furious 7, when they did their random street race, it opened us up to Letty's issues with her amnesia. Here it doesn't amount to anything, especially anything that makes sense, which you could also say for the hand-to-hand combat scenes. However, when it comes to the big action set pieces in here, simply put, the idea behind the New York chase is brilliant, and is a definite runner-up for the best action scene in the whole franchise, especially because it actually ends in a cool and, dare I say, plausible moment. The climax is also pretty fun, but like most Fast and Furious action scenes, it ends terribly. Back so badly that it's what docked 20 points from the final score. That and the really bad green screen effects didn't help it. However, this movie kinda keeps you guessing what's gonna happen. They actually do something in this movie that'll shock both fans and newcomers to the franchise. Again, I won't spoil it here, but it actually kinda had me shocked. Bottom line, is Fate of the Furious unnecessary? Without a doubt. However, is it at least entertaining? And can you actually tell that they put at least some effort into the making of this film? Thankfully, also without a doubt.